Mi nombre es Lidia Cárdenas.
Mi nombre es Marta Cárdenas.
My name is Maria Papagapiou.
Soy mexicana.
De Michoacán.
I was born in Cyprus.
Violence has had a major impact on people's decisions to migrate to the United States and other countries, not only by the ambition for a better economy or the annihilated American dream. Over 8,000 of migrants reach Europe by sea alone. Most of them come from countries with conflict, depression, and fear.
I think there's a massive kind of humanitarian disaster going on right now in Europe with the refugees from Syria who are coming from a situation of what was initially actually a climate change and a shift because of that to a situation of political unrest and war. And we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people on the move, getting in very dangerous small boats from parts of the Middle East and Turkey to get actually to Greece, which is near where I'm from, and that has a massive coastline with hundreds of islands, and the refugees are using that as their entry point to the European Union, and it's under very, very, very dangerous situations. We've had children under the age of 2 drowning in those situations.
Even in countries other than Syria, violence is the main reason for many people's emigration. 58% of Central American immigrants say violence is the reason for their migration. One example of this is cartel brutality.
Mucha gente y sobre todo jóvenes, porque es lo que más utilizan los del crimen organizado, a los muchachos, a los jóvenes, que los amenazan, si no se meten a hacer, pues a vender drogas o lo que ellos hacen, ahí los matan y eso hace que ellos busquen venir para acá, pues de ilegales, arriesgando también su vida cruzando, porque pues igual ha habido muchos muertos y sigue habiendo mucha gente que muere cruzando la frontera.
Violence can cause an influx of migrants to enter a country. This makes it difficult for governments to maintain proper control of living conditions.
So many people are trapped in these awful conditions of huge camps for refugees under very dire situations in terms of food and cleanliness, and even Greece, which is the country that's accepting them because that's the easiest point of entry for them, can't in itself keep up with the procedures it has to go through to process all these applications for asylum.
ضربوني بالعصاية ضهري وما صار لي شيء. العالم يعني
طلع شو خلونا نطلع.
وجه شوف وجه شلون.
دفعوني حق
ما صار لي شيء أنا بدي واسطة.
The Syrian refugee crisis is one of many cases where government mismanagement and corruption negatively impact the lives of immigrants.
A causa del gobierno que tenemos, las personas buscan otros lugares donde vivir, emigrar a Estados Unidos, porque es un país que nos ofrece, aunque sea ilegales, una vida mejor.
They clearly have to leave the country, which is unsafe for them, because no one would get on that tiny boat with their family just to kind of, for the reasons that my family migrated, for just a slightly better opportunity education. They're clearly desperate to do something like that, and the politicians and the organizations and the institutions that should be helping them are not always succeeding, and you've got a horrible situation of often violence and hunger and illness and vulnerability going on, and it's not clear how that will resolve. So that's one of the saddest examples of migration.
You broke the ocean in half, to be here only to meet nothing that wants you.